SolidWorks 2015 introduces some great new enhancements to make your everyday experience easier and faster. The new View Selector gives you the ability to easily manipulate the view. Previews are also available, even if the view plane is obscured. Hidden components can now be previewed from the Feature Manager without having to unhide unnecessarily. Isolating components is also improved in SolidWorks 2015. You can now isolate a component whilst editing it, and also isolate components from a common mate. In this case, we will isolate these two cast components and create a display state. In SolidWorks 2014, as new components were added to this assembly, they would, by default, be added to this display state. To preserve this display state, you can now choose the option to automatically exclude new components. At a component level, SolidWorks 2015 gives you the ability to track parent and child references using a great new graphical reference viewer. Embedded references, like sketches, are listed next to the reference arrow. SolidWorks 2015 enhances the selection process in several ways. A new toolbar is available from the right mouse button and gives you the most commonly used commands. In this case, we will filter to faces and select some geometry. Very often you may accidentally unselect before completing your task. We now have the ability to go back to that previous selection, saving us wasted time and effort. Hard to pick entities like small surfaces are also much easier to deal with in SolidWorks 2015. Repeated small mouse movements now change the selection filter to faces, reducing the need to continually zoom in and out. Selection sets also allow you to store important geometry or components in a selection folder for later use in design or simulation. You can now customize the fading toolbars in either the Feature Manager or the Graphics area. In this example, I will add a Hole Wizard command to the toolbar. I can now quickly select a face and place a standard hole very quickly and easily. Finally, Toolbox is now improved to include the option to allow custom configuration names. We can also change the way that components are shown in the Feature Manager or reported in a bill of materials. Let's change this to show the file name in the Feature Manager and the configuration name in the bill of material. I can now place a standard M6 bolt from the toolbox in the holes around the casing. We can now see that the file names are shown in the Feature Manager, and if we generate a bill of materials, we can see that this reports the components as the configuration name. SolidWorks 2015 dramatically improves the user experience and makes everyday tasks faster and easier.